So it's Mike reporting for ESCKAZ.com. I'm with the lovely Sietse Bakker. Hi Sietse, how are you?
Good to see
Nice
you
to see you
again.
again.
Hi there.
Okay Sietse, I want to just ask you a few questions about this week. What do you think's worked best so far this year?
Organizing Eurovision Song Contest is so complicated that it's very hard to put the finger on sort of one spot. But if I think about it, I think that the hospitality of the Azerbaijani people,
that's a good point.
as well as this press center, has actually functioned very well. The production schedule functions very well. Everything went quite on schedule with a couple of exceptions. So I'm very pleased with that.
Okay, so following on from that, what presented you with the most challenges?
Challenges. They like the word challenges.
Challenges, of course.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think, to be honest, the welcome reception was not the success that we all hoped for.
We were a bit disappointed with that. I have to say.
I think that's justified, and I'm pretty convinced the Azeri colleagues will try to make up for that in the after parties.
Hope so.
Definitely attend those and see how it goes.
Cool.
Apart from that. Nothing too major. Nothing too major.
Okay.
Obviously, on the fan side, there's been some disturbance with a hacked website. And that's of course very unfortunate.
That was my next question. I mean, obviously, we've been quite heavily involved in the problems that have been going on with the hack attacks this week. Can you fill me in a little bit on maybe what's been going on in the background, away from the front line with ESCKAZ and ESC today, and maybe give me something that's been going on behind scenes with that?
Well, obviously, as long as people can still hack into the Pentagon, you cannot 100% secure a website or an online platform.
Absolutely.
But of course, what we have been doing since Eurovision.tv was attacked with a lot of traffic. We've taken countermeasures to reduce the risks on that side. Looked into our security measures, re-evaluated those. Because obviously, just like you guys, the last that we want is problems with the website. Absolutely.
I mean, it was quite challenging for us as a website, and even more challenging for ESC today. I feel so sorry for those guys. Okay, so let's end on a positive. Any changes planned for next year? Give me some inside info.
Well, let me put it like this: we try to learn every year from what we do, what goes well, what doesn't go well. We are looking into the schedule of the week. Again, we've said that last year as well. It is a long time. It's a long time, both for the press, for the fans, for the delegations, and for the production. To be on site with the delegations for 2 weeks, have a technical rehearsal period of 1 week, a build-up period of 3 weeks. I mean, you basically need a venue for 2 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Next year we might go to a country that has the financial means to make it even more spectacular than in Azerbaijan. But we can also go to a country where they do not have these financial means, and then we have to be able to scale it down to make it smaller, more compact, and of course less expensive. We have a plan for that.
Cool.
So if we go to a small country with limited financial means, we would still have a Eurovision Song Contest.
Excellent.
It might be different, it might be smaller, it might be scaled down, but we will continue having a Eurovision Song Contest.
But the bottom line is, at the end of the day, it's a TV show.
Absolutely.
And if you get a TV show out on air on a Tuesday night, and a Thursday night, and a Saturday night, everybody is really happy.
And that's also our priority.
Exactly.
Get 3 state-of-the-art TV shows.
Okay.
And that is what we do it for.
Cool. And finally, who's going to win?
I'm not gonna predict the winner because
you have to.
No, you have to know. If I predict a winner, my team says they're screwed, because that means they're definitely not going to win. So I'm not going to say anything. But
you can write it on a bit of paper for me, and I'll keep it in an envelope.
But what I do think this year is that there's been a lot of hype about Sweden. There's been a lot of hype about Russia. But if you now see how some countries sort of creep up behind them, it can get really excited.
I've got my eye on a couple of countries as well that I think.
What do you think?
I don't think I should say for the same reasons as you.
Okay.
Seriously.
Then why do you ask these questions?
Because you're the boss. Thanks very much for your time.
Good luck this week.
And I'll see you next year.
And keep visiting the fan sites. They're really important.
Cool. Thanks a lot.
Cheers. Bye-bye.